New, 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 new. Welcome back to another UFC event recap by the one and only Hoagie Boy MMA. This is a show where I recap the whole event, all right, with little detail and kind of make up some shit here and there because I didn't really watch most of the fights because I was watching the World Cup at the same time. But yeah, this is a really great card, really great card. Could have been 10 out of 10. But McGregor's leg decided to implode. McGregor gets washed. We got to see Bobby Knuckles couldn't get a finish. Unk still got it. We saw the battle of the YN and the Unk. Unk still got it. We saw a war between Raw Dog and Kavanaugh. That was pretty good. And yeah, let's start it off with Alessandro Costa and Cody Durden. Yeah, Alessandro Costa versus Cody Durden. Cody Durden was looking pretty good in the first round. He was landing some strikes here and there. I don't remember he tried to go for any takedowns, but I think even if he did, Costa just defended them pretty good. Costa is really good at grappling and has good takedown defense. Um, yeah, first round it was all I think Cody Durden for the most part. He did land more blows and landed more significant shots. But then round two came along and Costa landed a pretty nice shot that I think got Cody on the ground, and then he starts scrambling, and then Alessandro Costa, once he sees he's scrambling, he goes for your back. He got the back take, and got the rear naked. It was pretty good while it lasted for my boy Cody Durden. He's already coming off an L, so he got another L. But Costa, dude, he's really good in these scrambling situations. Um, yeah, he just got the rear naked. Cody Durden just got, slimed. Not slimed, but he just, Alessandro Costa just looked way better on the in the second round. So yeah, good for Alessandro Costa. Gotta finish up with Cody Durden. Maybe give him a ranking fight. I don't know, a ranking so he can go up in rankings. But yeah, pretty good for Cody Durden. Okay, now we got Ryan Gondra, Zachary Reese. Zachary's a bit of a frame merchant. He did look pretty huge. He looked significantly bigger than Ryan Gondra. But ultimately, that didn't really matter. Gondra landed left hand, I think, overhand, and knocked down Zachary Reese. He covered up a little bit early, I think, from what I remember. But yeah, Ryan Gondra landed some follow up ground and pound, and Zachary Reese didn't really do anything. He did get up quick. But yeah, dude, Zachary Reese, he got hit with the commentator curse. I think it was Joe Rogan who said Zachary Reese was looking all flowy and in this flow state, and then he got knocked down. Freaking Joe Rogan, man, people forget, man. But yeah, Ryan Gondra, dude, he has that nuke in his hands. I kind of wanted to see what else he had in his tool bag, but another quick finish for Gondra, Zachary Reese. Yeah, dude. Ever since his last fight against what was his name? Michelle Pereira, hasn't really impressed me. And in this fight, he looked good for for the first seconds, but then Ganja just decided it was time. It was time. It was his time for his early grade. But yeah, good for Ganja, dude. First round finish. Give him another can. Fuck it. I don't know if he's ready for a middleweight top 15, but yeah, give him another can. Yeah. Next fight, Farid Basharat, John Garza. This fight was actually pretty close. Despite the 30-27, right? It was 30-27 if I'm 30-27, decision, unanimous decision. So I'm pretty sure it was 30-27. But yeah, Farid Basharat, John Garza. This whole fight basically just told me that Ethan Ewing would have slimed out Farid Basharat, would have taken his make this fight again, rebook the fight. Farid Basharat, Ethan Ewing, because he did not look. He did not look. I mean, he won every round, but he just didn't look amazing, right? He just looked like decision merchant Basharat, right? John Garza looked amazing. He's only 23. His striking was really good. It was pretty crisp. Was landing some good body shots for Farid Basharat. Landed some good strikes to Farid's big ass head. And also his takedown defense was looking pretty good. I don't remember if it was round 2 or round 3, but throughout I think round 2 and 3, he was defending Farid's most of his takedowns, but ultimately ended up being Farid's path to victory, getting the takedowns in vital moments. Um, but yeah, dude, Farid, striking, he was looking good in the striking in round one. He did land more blows, more significant blows. Yeah, he took that round, and what else? Round two, it was more of John Garza. He was landing way more blows, but then what is it? Farid did land some takedowns from what I remembered. But I think it ended up being Farid's round again. Round two. Let's see if it loads. It's not loading. Not round two. Round three. Garza had to get a finish. He needed a finish Bashara. If he didn't, he would have lost, and he did lose. But yeah, Garza was landing against some good body shots. Hurt Farid from what I remember in one occasion, but ultimately Farid, the veteran, undefeated for a reason, just was able to get a unanimous decision against this young buck. But dude, I'm looking forward to John Garza and what he can improve upon, and just improve his I guess takedown. I mean, it was a weak notice, right? He didn't look bad. He just got edged out by Bashara. As for Bashara, this was the last fight of his contract, is what he said. I don't think they're gonna sign him unless they want to make that Ewing fight, which I do want to see that, so I can see Bashara slimed out. But I don't know, dude. I don't know if they resign him. He's boring. He's been getting like decisions his whole UFC career. I don't think he's even gotten a finish. But Farid, yeah, I don't know. Who knows if they're gonna resign him? But he did what he had to do to get the dub, and I guess that's the most important part. And John Garza, looking forward to see who they put him up against. Put him up against the can. Damian Pina. Damian Pina. Versus Cesar Almeida, old man Cesar Almeida. Cesar Almeida wasn't looking too bad, to be honest. He did land more strikes, landed more significant blows. It kind of looked like Damian Pinas was just waiting for his moment, right? He was just waiting for the counter, and yeah, ultimately that is what happened. Cesar Almeida, he didn't look too bad for his old age. They were trading, I think kicks and some good strikes. Cesar Almeida landed some good blows to the head, but ultimately Damian Pinas caught him off guard. Landed, what did he land? I think he landed a powerful right hand in between an exchange with Almeida, and put Almeida on his ass. Um, yeah, he just fucking he kind of just slimed out Almeida, and Damian Pinas, another middleweight, like what was his name? What was homeboy's name? Teba. He reminds me kind of like a Teba. Um, just huge middleweights that have super human strength. But yeah, dude, he looked good. He looked good. He looked good. He was patient, and he landed that overhand right, I think. But other than that, Cesar Almeida did all right for an old man, but yeah, he just couldn't handle Damian Pinas's blows. He couldn't handle his load, if you know what I mean. But yeah, yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Damian Pinas, W, round one knockout. Just like I predicted. Put him up against, I guess, another can. Not to say that Cesar Almeida is a can, but he's kind of like the wall to see if whether Damian Pinas has it, and he does, and good for him, good for him. Tristan Cortez versus Wayne Kong. Yes, the battle of my wives, but yeah, dude, essentially this was just all Wayne Kong. Tristan Cortez really didn't have anything for the Wayne of the Kong. Um, yeah, all around round one, round two, if it loads. If it loads, come on. If it loads, three, two, yeah, no, she just got outstruck, almost double, by Wayne Kong. I don't know how Wayne Kong didn't finish Tracy Cortez. It looked like basically in every round she could just, finished her off. but for whatever reason, she just didn't go for the kill. That's kind of the gripe I have against Wayne Kong. Like she has really good striking, but she doesn't really go for the kill. I don't know if she just doesn't want to blow her load or whatever, but yeah, no, Tracy Cortez really couldn't implement her takedowns. I think she was able to get Kong against the fence, but and I think she even did take her down. Actually, was it the first one? I think it is the first one. But yeah, ultimately, yeah, Tracy Cortez is just really trash on the feet, like I said in my prediction. I didn't think if she was gonna win this, it would be by decision, smush. Wet blanketing by Tracy Cortez, but she really couldn't do anything against Wang Kong. Tracy Cortez, she just was out there looking pretty. Wang Kong landed good strikes to her face, to her beautiful face, and yeah, no, it was all Wang Kong. Striking clinic by Wang Kong. Yeah, decision, unanimous. I think that's what it called. But yeah, dude, Cortez. I don't know what to do with her. She should fight, I guess, a can. As for the Kong, maybe give her. Oh no, this was a ranked opponent for her, right? Cortez was number I think 8 or something like that, 9. Kong was like outside 10. So yeah, give Kong maybe ranked 6 or 5. I don't know, but yeah. The only one's MMA fight, dude. We haven't really been seeing MMA fights, and this wasn't really that bad of an women's MMA fight. I kind of enjoyed it. But yeah, Wayne Kong got the decision over Trish Cortez. On to the next fight. Luke Riley versus Kai Kamaka, the third guys. We gotta remember the third. Yeah, dude, Luke Riley versus Kai Kamaka. I was kind of scared for I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of scared for Luke Riley, to be honest, because Kai Kamaka is pretty good. This is Kai Kamaka's second stint in the UFC. Wasn't sure if Luke Riley would be able to handle this veteran and Kai Kamaka, because he is good. He is good. He does have no, he has alright power, and he's got pretty good takedowns and takedown defense from what I remembered. But yeah, Kamaka was landing some pretty good leg kicks, but ultimately Riley just, I think, what did he hit him with? Hold up. Oh fuck. What did Riley hit him with? Riley, he landed I think it's one of his signature. Come on, to find I think Riley was just blasting him with right hands. He did end up hurting Kai Kamaka. Um, with he hurt him with it was a right hand, and then which kind of got Kamaka all wobbly wobbly, and then as Kamaka was trying to work his way up, Riley just busted a bunch of right hands against Kamaka, and then ended up just sliming out Kamaka. I think it was kind of I think it was a short stoppage, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a short stoppage, and Kamaka was fighting back, but ultimately I do think it was the right stoppage. I did want to see a slime out, but yeah, the ref saved Kai Kamaka. I don't think Kai Kamaka was gonna make a comeback from that, but who knows? Who knows? Luke Riley just lands a barrage of right hands, and yeah, dude, he looking like Patty Pimblett out there, just going crazy, nuts to butts. But good for Luke Riley. Maybe give him another Kai Kamaka type fight, in his next fight. And as for Kamaka, I don't know, give him a can or something, right? He was winning his last 2 fights, I think. But yeah, dude, round 1 slime out, bro. Luke Riley just landed a bunch of fucking blows to the Kamaka man. Yeah. Cody Garbrandt, Adrian Yanez. This one was pretty crazy for how it lasted. Garbrandt went nuts to butts, dude. Same kind of thing. He went out there crazy. He started, going seeing red, as they say. But Yanez's boxing was just way better. Yeah, he just landed. He landed a right hand, I think, no, a right overhand right, which shooketh my boy No Love, and then Garbrandt just got all like chicken legged, and yeah, Giannis just landing, dude. He just landed rights, lefts all over Garbrandt, and ultimately, I think it was Herb Dean who came in to save Cody Garbrandt. No chin, no chin. Adrian Yanez. I knew Garbrandt was gonna get slimed out. I just didn't know when. But yeah, he went crazy in the first round. Blitzed Adrian Yanez, but Yanez stayed composed, and he landed some blows of his own, which Garbrandt couldn't handle. And yeah, dude, no love. It's the end of the no love, dude. He was winning. I think he won his last two, right? But yeah, dude, Garbrandt should retire, man. He should retire. Still young, but 34, right? But yeah, he doesn't have it anymore. Adrian is good. I think 3-fight winning streak, and maybe give him another chance at the rankings again. Maybe top 10, I think. I don't think he's ranked, right? But Giannis, his boxing is just way better. Yeah, round one KO for my boy Adrian Giannis. Gable Stevenson versus Elisha Ellison. Dude, these fights were crazy. They all ended round 3, round 1 KOs. But yeah, dude, Gable Stevenson was looking a lot like Johnny Bones Jones. He was landing that teep kick. He was going crazy with it. From what I remember, let me see. Hold on. He was going crazy with it. He definitely looked raw. I don't think he even tried to go for a takedown. He just was going nuts to butts. Fucking Elisha Ellison even landed a couple of his own against Gale Stevenson, and I think he even like kind of stunned Stevenson, but Stevenson just did not let off the gas pedal. He was going crazy. He was going forward. He obviously was looking for that finish. I think Gable did go for a takedown, right? Or he did go for a clinch after Elisha landed something, but yeah, there was a nut shot too. I don't know if it was a nut shot by Gable, but ultimately Stevenson, he was landing some pretty good knees. He landed some good knees, some good teeps, and then landed a powerful left hand against Eliason, which ultimately ended up crumpling him against the fence, and then he just kind of just went down. I thought that was it, to be honest, but then Gable just goes in there with I think it was a right or left. I don't know, one of right or left, something like that. Goes in for a nasty shot on the ground. And yeah, dude, Gable Stevenson, he's looking really raw, dude. I'm gonna be honest. It was entertaining as hell though, don't get it twisted. But yeah, dude, I don't know, against like a Josh Hockett, against what was it, the Australian bloke? I forgot what his name was, who beat the Blob, right? Perez, was it? But like anyone like top 10, I don't know, man. I don't know. You got to give him more cans to crush, dude, because Gale Stevenson did not look. He did not look. He did what he was supposed to, but he did not look good. He had some flaws. He looked open. And I feel like against the Josh Hockett, he's gonna get slimed out really bad, right? This is heavyweight, so just maybe 2 more fights, and then they give him like a top 5. But yeah, dude, he really needs to work with Johnny Bone Jones. Yeah, dude, give him more time. You gotta give him more fights. Give him 3 more cans, and time to blossom as a fighter. But yeah, dude, vicious KO by Gale Stevenson. And Elisha Ellison didn't look too bad. He did give up and I won't back down. But yeah. Good win for Gable Stevenson. Nikita Krylov versus Bobby. Bobby, dude, it wasn't looking too good in the first round. You could tell Nikita Krylov looked way bigger. It was Frame Mag and Robert Whitaker. Robert he looked really small in there against Nikita Krylov, and that was the fear coming into this light heavyweight debut, right? Would Bobby be able to handle these big boys, right? As for skill, obviously Bobby is way more skillful than these big oafs, but it's just the size differential. The size difference was kind of scaring me. And round 1, the fears were coming true, dude. Nikita Krylov just kind of big brothering Robert Whitaker against defense. He was trying to get Robert Whitaker down, but Robert Whitaker did have good defense. Krylov was trying to just basically just manhandle him, which he kind of did it, but not enough to like bring him down and get the back. But yeah, that was round one was all Krylov, dude. Bobby did land some good jabs and some good straights. That kind of I think is I don't know if it was round one or round two, but he was landing some good shots in the feet. But ultimately, round one was all Nikita Krylov. As for round two, Robert Whitaker, Bobby, was landing some good shots against Krylov. You could tell that Bobby's were hurting way more than Krylov's were. His jabs were really good. Krylov was just kind of running into them, and Krylov was looking a bit chicken legged, right? Yeah, dude, it was kind of even Stevens from what I'm seeing in these see stats, but yeah, no, Robert Whitaker definitely won that. He was looking like it was looking like Robert Whitaker was getting better as the round went on, and then ultimately round three, Bobby landed, I think it was a jab or something. It was a straight against Krylov, in which Krylov ended up I don't want to say quit, right, because his jaw was fucked up, but he ended up just kind of giving up. He couldn't handle any more damage to his jaw, and it was a TKO win for Robert Whitaker, dude. I was getting scared. I'm gonna be honest. I was getting scared, but he was looking good in the later rounds, and was ultimately able to show his veteran status, his championship mindset, dude. And yeah, he looked good. He was hating all over Reddit, because Reddit was saying he was looking fat as fuck, but yeah, dude. Good debut for Whitaker. I think this is really good for him to get 3 rounds of a light heavyweight. What is it? Light heavyweight. Just good 3 light heavyweight rounds in, right? Maybe get more muscle and get more comfortable in the weight class. He was looking a bit tired, I'm not gonna lie, but Robert Whitaker, dude. Bobby still has it, man. Bobby still has it, but yeah, dude, good for Bobby, and yeah, man, Krylov, feel bad for him, but Robert Whitaker gets it done. Oh fuck. Okay. This was the flip of the coin. I choose Bob. No, I didn't choose. I chose Terrence McKinney to basically bum rush King Green and submit him or just knock him out, slime him out. But yeah, 50-50 fight. Crazy ass fight. Ultimately during the first few minutes, Terrence McKinney was just going nuts to butts, landing, throwing overhands, going crazy with it. Yeah, Terrence McKinney fight, dude. A Terrence McKinney fight, just going crazy. Did ultimately get a takedown and was close to getting the submission against, I think, King Green. Or not King Green. I'm not gonna call him King Green. Bobby Green, but yeah, dude, he just blew his load out against Bobby Green, and yeah, dude, it's just we've seen this movie before. Terrence just blows his load, got tired, and ultimately, I think Green landed a body shot, a nice strike to McKinney's body, and McKinney just crumbled. Took a knee, and then Green, slimed him. He didn't really slime him out. It was the end of the first round, right? I thought it was gonna go into the second round, but the referee just kind of called it. I kind of wanted to see more, but nah, dude, it's Terrence McKinney, man. He's just good for a run round, and if he doesn't get him out in the first round, he's kind of cooked, right? Yeah, dude. Good for King. He's on a 3-fight winning streak, I think. Of TKOs, dude. Green is really, in his late stage of his career, he's looking pretty good, slamming out these young bucks. I really thought Terrence McKinney was gonna be able to knock him out, but he survived the onslaught from McKinney, and got that TKO, man. Good for King Green, not King Green, Bobby Green. Yeah. Good for Green. Brandon Royval versus Loner Kavanaugh, dude. This was a war, dude. This was a war. Let's see. Yeah, dude. Royval was looking way better. You could tell he was using his length way better than Kavanaugh. Kavanagh's like 5'3", I think. So Royval was just catching him with jabs, catching him with some good strikes. the exchanges, every exchange Brandon Royval was winning. And then I think he ended up. Did he get takedowns? I think he got two takedowns. Yeah, I think he got two takedowns. From what was his name? But yeah, he was able to get some good takedowns on Royval. Don't remember what rounds, but yeah, dude. What was it? Round two, Kavanaugh scored. I think round two, Kavanaugh scored a takedown, but Royval was ultimately able to. What was it? Oh no. Okay, so I think it was round two, right? Where Kavanaugh hurt Brandon Royval with I think it was a right. I think it was a right I think it was a right, right? Let me see to make sure. Let me see to make sure. Uh, mm, mm. Yeah, no, no. I think he landed. What did he land? Well, whatever. It was just a war. I kind of forgot what they landed, but it was a scrap, man. It was a scrap. Roy and some point, Loner Kavanaugh landed. I think a good overhand against Royval, which kind of hurt him. It went to the ground. I'm pretty sure Kavanaugh was landing some strikes, but Brandon Royval was able to get like a rubber guard or something like that. I don't know if it was this fight or the Sandhagen fight, but Brandon Royval was able to survive the ground and pound, and then he got back up. And then landed more blows, right? Third round was ultimately the round where I think Royval just unleashed the raw dog and landed good strikes, good combinations against Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh was looking kind of gassed, I'm gonna be honest. He was looking hurt. And then it got to the ground, and Royval was ultimately ended up getting a submission. What was it again? I forgot, dude. Rear naked. Yeah, he got a rear naked against Royval. Not Royval, against Kavanaugh. And yeah, dude. Brandon Royval, he's pretty good. I had no idea how Cav was able to slam him out in that first round. But he does have a chin on him. He does have a chin on him. Another war for the raw dog, dude. His fights are always super entertaining. As I feel bad for Loner. I kind of wanted him to win this so we can get some new blood. But yeah, dude. Brandon Royval showed that he's still good. He still got it. Unk still got it. Loner Kavanaugh, give him maybe who should they give him? I don't know, someone below him. As for Brandon Royval, he did call out Asu Almabayev. But yeah, good for Royval. Got the rear naked. Yeah, Corey Sandhagen versus Mario Batista. God, dude, that last dude, I kind of forgot that Royval fight. I don't know how, but yeah, this fight, Corey Sandhagen, Mario Batista. Yeah, dude. This was a super technical fight, dude. It was like a chess match, but an entertaining chess match, right? Round one, I think Corey Sandhagen was able to land a shot that kind of wobbled Batista in that first round, and ultimately, I think Corey Sandhagen landed more of the better blows. It was kind of even Stevens, but yeah, dude. Batista mixing everything up. Same as Sandhagen switching stances, man. White boy loves his switching stance. Corey Sandhagen, you know what I mean? But I think Mario Batista tried to get some takedowns. I don't even remember this fight, to be honest, either. What happened in the second round, huh? It's not going loading. It's not loading. Yeah, no, but I think the second round ended up being pretty bad for Sandhagen. Second round. What happened in the second round? Sandhagen. I think there was like an exchange on the ground, right? And where Batista got Sandhagen's leg and then kind of fucked it up from what I remember. I think what did he get him? I think he was going for like a leg lock or something. But yeah, it was ended up I think the round ending in second. The second round ended up fuck, I can't talk. Round two ended up ending, and you could see that Corey Sandhagen was kind of like limping. No, that was the first round, dude. I'm such an idiot. I think that was the first round, and then in the second round, Corey Sandhagen was limping, but still did good, and ended up winning the round. Round two, I think, or from what I thought he won round two. Dude, I'm all over the place, but yeah, ultimately, um, I thought Sandhagen won the second round. He was looking way better. He was landing way, I think, better strikes. I think, but Batista able to mix it up. Round three, was the round where Batista landed a good shot on Sandhagen and knocked him down. Batista followed him down, trying to land some good ground and pound, but Sandhagen survived. But yeah, it was round three. To be honest, I thought it was a split decision. All right, I'm just skip the whole recap for this fight because I just forget. I'm all over the place with it. But Batista, I thought round one, and round three, and Sandhagen might have won round two, but ultimately all the judges saw it for Batista all three rounds. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, Mario Batista. It was just a technical fight. All right, I'll take my word for it. It was a technical fight. Yeah, dude. Good fight though. Good fight though, from what I remember. Yeah, Mario Batista gets the W and revenge against Curry Sandhagen. And yeah, dude, Sandhagen is just I don't know, man. He's just kind of just there, dude. I think his title days are over. Road to the title is over, and I don't know who to put him against. But Mario Batista, put him up against I don't know, maybe give him the title shot. Maybe if it wasn't for O'Malley and Marab, I would say give him the title shot. But because he's there, I don't know who to give him either. Well, whatever. Paddy Pimblett versus Bernard Saint Denis. Dude, ended in like 30 seconds or something like that. Yeah, dude, BSD just I remember seeing a lot of people saying BSD was gonna be too much for Paddy Pimblett, but dude, BSD he's just kind of an idiot, dude. He went nuts to butts, crazy, just charged that Paddy Pimblett like he always does, like he did with against Dustin Poirier, like he did against that one Canadian fighter. Who do you like he did it, I guess, against Ruffy, right? Just went forward, all gas, no brakes, and then ended up going into a guillotine, which ended up turning into, I think, what was the submission? A Darce, right? I think he got him into a Darce, and then yeah, dude, it was crazy while it lasted. Patty was really good jiu-jitsu. There's nothing really to talk about. He just kind of put his head into Patty's fucking arms, and Patty just submitted him easily. Yeah, dude. Patty Pimblett's ground game is elite, right? His submission ability, his jiu-jitsu is really good. I guess his takedowns is kind of iffy, but I guess you don't really need to take someone down, once they put their head into your arms. But yeah, dude, I don't know what BSD was thinking, but I guess BSD doesn't think, right? He just goes for it. He looked the same. He looked like he had the same game plan as he had his other fights. Just bombard his opponent until they break. But Paddy Pimblett, he looked good. He looked good. Yeah, dude, that's about it. Paddy Pimblett got a submission over BSD. Give him a top two, man. Give him top two, or maybe even Max Holloway, because they both didn't really fight. All right, came out unscathed. But yeah, going into Max, Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway, really sad. McGregor, I think, went out there trying to land a switch kick to Holloway's head, but just landed wrong. I think he landed wrong. Did he land? Well, he landed wrong, and then yeah, Holloway just followed him, landed some good ground and pound. Holloway knew something was up from the beginning. He was like, "Hey ref, man, hey ref, something's wrong with him." But yeah, Conor McGregor let him got back up. But then I think he tried to land on his left, swings to the left, and then just went down again. Max followed him again. Max let him up to show to the referee that McGregor was fucked up. His leg was fucked up, and as the Holloway just Holloway didn't really want to get the win like that, huh? He was really like telling the ref like, "Hey man, this guy's hurt," and Holloway could have just fucked him up, but he didn't, and Jerry could take some lessons from Holloway. Just be like, "Hey, his legs hurt." I'm still caught up about that, but yeah, dude. Conor McGregor, his legs is just fucked up. Nothing really to talk about. A lot of people were saying maybe he heard it backstage, but even then they were saying McGregor even said himself that he was feeling good and doesn't know what happened, and he just landed wrong. Yeah, dude. If I pay for this to see this fight live, I'd be super fucking pissed off. But to be fair, the people that did get their money's worth, but they were there for McGregor obviously. And yeah, dude, super sad. I really wanted to see either Holloway unload on McGregor, but it is what it is. I feel bad. Max Holloway did get his bajillion dollars. Yeah, dude. Ultimately, this ended up being a pretty great event, dude. Other than McGregor fight. Um, yeah, dude. That's about it. McGregor done for. He's cooked. His leg is cooked. Max Holloway, put him against Paddy Pimblett. But yeah, dude, that's about it. Yeah, this is probably one of my worst recaps. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of don't really remember anything. I'm really bad at this. That's why I call it a yap sesh. But yeah, dude. Pretty good fights. Pretty good night fights. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.